What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Valheim. Now, last time we left off, we had just got our furnace, our smelter, and our charcoal kiln from the Black Forest. So, we're trying to smelt some copper and tin down at the moment. I don't know if we have any more copper if we're smelting it all already. Okay, we have 5 more copper that we can smelt down. We need to combine, I believe it's 2 copper and 1 tin to make a bronze ingot. I believe that's how it works. So, once we get that, last time we only unlocked the copper dagger. So, we'll have to see what the bronze items are looking like. Still don't know what these ancient seeds are for. It might be to summon the next boss. That's kind of my best guess. Where's our equipment chest in here? Let's put our hammer away. I kind of feel like we don't need to carry all of these weapons if we're not going to be leveling them up. So what's our highest leveled weapon? Clubs. Axes is 15. I think it's clubs. Which does give rid of our blunt damage, but I would like to go ahead and move around my hotbar as well. So this is kind of valuable. Thistle, you can go for now, and let's drop our club. Let's do axe, bow, shield, extra weapons up here, and then we'll have arrows in this slot. We do need to make more arrows. We have a decent amount of feathers. Got blueberries, but we need another food chest. How are we doing on wood? I don't even think we have any. Okay, so we need to go and chop some wood down. So while we're waiting for all of this to smelt, let's go ahead and pick up all the coal. Add that. Perfect. Now that we got our first tin, we can go ahead and unlock some more recipes. Let's go ahead and just chop these bushes. Kind of start clearing out this area a bit. Make it a little bit easier to see into the woods. I feel like this is a much faster way to gather wood rather than trying to chop down trees. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Do have a deer over there. I don't know if we really need the hides and stuff still. We probably should continue to gather them. Honestly, I'd kind of like to expand our house again. Because I feel like we're going to need a lot of chest room here shortly. So we might go ahead and, in one of these future episodes, we might go ahead and expand our house. I think it's about that time. I also kind of would like to move our house potentially closer to the water, because I mean, this isn't really on the coast, this Black Forest. We could move it to the south though. We could maybe place our home down here, and that way we can travel along the water for easy access. Travel along the water down here. I don't know how close the mountains are to the coastline down this way, but that could be a decent idea. I have been doing a separate character. Careful not to go ahead of where we are currently at, but just kind of like mess with all the buildings and stuff and kind of see like what's the most effective way to gather resources, just to learn a little bit more about this game. So Alright, we got a bunch of tin. Go ahead and add that. And then let's add a bunch of wood. How's our honey doing? Perfect. So we're sitting at 9 honey. We got some wood. We'll probably squeeze. Let's grab our hammer. A cauldron and a mead kettle. Okay, so we can start getting some meat here. Tin, copper, leather scraps. And then cauldron. Take it that has to go over a fire. So we're probably going to need a second fire. 10 tin. So yeah, we need to gather more metals for sure. But I think another bonus... No, we still get 11. So I'll have to do some more testing out to see what gets us more comfort. I would assume it's different types of furniture. Let's get chests here, here, and here for now. And I know that, like, we can place floors above these chests and double stack them. So we'll see how that goes. Let's do metals here. Should probably just get a whole bunch of wood. Extra food. I believe thistle is used for food, so I'm going to put it in here for the moment. We have the mushrooms. These are like mob drops. These are all just like random drops, honestly. Put that in there, I guess. Put that in there. We'll do some organization later on. Let's make sure that we get our flint axe. We should also probably upgrade some of our stuff. A butcher knife. Designed specifically for slaughtering tamed animals. Can only hurt tamed animals. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to tame animals as well, which we probably won't do that until we move our base. Which moving our base is gonna take a minute, honestly. Okay, let's get all that in there. Get all this stuff smelting. It should be about dark here. All we have left to smelt is tin. Let's get the coal in here. That's gonna be the rest of the metals that we need to smelt. Got another copper. Okay, perfect. Let's make sure everything's repaired. And then let us put our hammer away. I guess if the hammer's going there. Let's just put the seeds here for now. We are low on deer meat. We probably need to cook some more of you up. And let's go ahead and eat our food. And then we'll head back into the Black Forest and try and get some more metals. Specifically copper, because I think we're going to need more copper than tin. But honestly, we just need a whole bunch of metals. So we might have to take a couple trips out that way. Well, another problem is that we just got our smelter and charcoal kiln, and smoldering cores are kind of rare at the moment. There's not a way to farm those yet. Supposedly there is later in the game. I think it's in the swamp, so the next biome, but I guess we will have to keep our base here for the moment, which is fine. We can double stack chests, even triple stack them if we want. So chest space shouldn't be too bad. Got another 20 of each meat. Could always start eating another food too. A little more health for the sacrifice of stamina. We could do these mushrooms instead. We'll see what we want to do. We also should probably grab some arrows in case we run into any trolls. I might continue to do some more fire arrows, which cost feathers, wood, and resin. Feathers, resin. We need to grab some more wood. Okay, we still have 4 things to smelt. Let's get some more wood in the kiln. Make sure our food doesn't burn. Perfect. Okay, and let's go ahead and chop some more trees down. Keep trying to level up our axe for a little bit. We don't have any arrows, so we can't take out that deer. Unless we were to sneak on it, honestly, might not be too bad of an idea. Our sneak's only at 9. We might be able to get behind it. No, it hurt us. It's because we hit the tree. We hit the tree. Perfect. It is super foggy out right now. Alright, how much left do we have? 2 more. Let's get 6 wood in there. We got gray dwarfs? Whoa. I wonder if our base is like getting raided or something. That's interesting. Alright, fire arrows. Start finally using some of this resin. $100 should be more than enough. Boar trophy. More ingots. Some wood. Hide. Stone. All this resin. I think feathers were in here. We got our food. Meat. Grab this. Go ahead and place that in there and hope that that's enough. And then, let's go ahead and get some rest for the night. Make sure that we repair everything. And then we will go. On a boat carved from dark wood beneath ragged sails, you lie with your arms folded across your chest. Blurred faces like thumbprints on the darkness croon familiar songs as they push you out to float on the sea. Something, something. Okay, repair everything. And let's get a move on. We should be going this way. I don't like how it's super foggy out. Hope that starts to clear by the time we get there. Go ahead and just use our ability. Allows us to travel a bit faster. Work on our skills a bit as we travel. I wonder what the other abilities will look like. Okay, so this mission is just for copper and tin. That's all we're looking for. Honestly, if we see a troll, I wouldn't mind taking it out for some more troll hide. Try and get that next set of armor. Also increases our sneak skill if we have the full set. Hopefully we can find some copper on the edge. We're looking for more copper than tin right now. Okay, officially in Black Forest territory. I feel like axes should do extra damage to these guys since they're like made out of wood. For sure. Alright, where's a nice copper deposit? Not there. Here. Looks pretty safe for the moment. Start mining away. Wow, dudes. I think we were hitting like multiple areas at once. Why it was taking so long. Alright, 4 copper. Of course it would be raining. The stamina regen's not going to be as good. Also, from what I understand, okay, that kind of... Whatever, dude. Get out of here. Just trying to get my line on. From what I understand, it always rains in the swamp, so... I guess stamina management is super crucial in that area. Alright, we're sitting at 10, but we're already at 200 encumbrance. Okay. Let's let some of our stamina come back. Our pickaxe is about to break. We might want to grab like 2 pickaxes. Although I guess by the time this breaks, like, we're almost encumbered already. Okay, we're sitting at 12. Pickaxe is at 19. And there goes our pick. We didn't even get any from that strip. Alrighty. Well, I guess back home we go. I think once we start getting some bronze is when we can get the portals going. So maybe we'll try and get some bronze ingots here now that we got a little extra copper. Combine that with the tin and get some bronze ingots, and we'll see what it takes to make a portal. I don't mind. A lot of boards. I don't mind the running back and forth because it gives us a chance to level up our skills. It's just very time consuming. Pretty sure we need leather scraps for upgrades. Should need deer hide for upgrades too. There we go. Nothing wrong with having extra meat either. Let's go ahead and get another bite to eat. Way our max stamina is larger. Gets us up to 107. What does pickaxe skills do? Damage with pickaxes, but I'm assuming axe damage when hitting trees. But that's gotta be 2 rock, right? Is he gonna burn out? Aha. We could probably hit him again. I don't know how that second one missed, but we'll leave it. It's not that big of a deal. What is our bow skill at? 14? It's okay. Alright, let's start getting this smelted. I suppose we could start gathering some wood on the way. Do you follow me all the way across the river? Determination, my guy. I respect it. Okay, inventory's full. Got 23 wood. Should be able to put that in the charcoal kiln. Do we go faster with running speed or running skill? We got to. Speed and stamina drain when running. So yeah. Stamina drain would be nice too. I wonder what max level is. 100? I feel like that would make the most sense. Alright. Let's get our copper in there. Let's get our wood in there. Get our coal. We should be able to fit a decent amount of wood in our inventory. This forest is going to be cleared out. All the wood we're grabbing. Wood cutting 25 is pretty good. I think the light greener bushes are berry bushes. Not that we really need berry bushes, but you never know. Might be used for some recipes later on. Alright, our axe is about to break. We'll keep going until our axe does break. It'd actually be really nice if some of these trees would start falling on the other trees. Do some damage to them so we didn't have to chop them so much. Okay. Axe is broken. Unload that all in there. Fill you on up. Ah. That's finally out, huh? You're getting pretty low too. Okay. Repair everything, and then bronze times 5. Boom. Okay. Ooh. At gear? A true warrior's tool? Bronze axe? Alright, we do need leather scraps for this stuff. I heard the bronze head arrow isn't really worth it. Bronze nails, used in construction of ships and furniture. A mace, a buckler, spear, sword, plate leggings, helmet, plate tunic, copper knife. Okay. Very cool. And copper is definitely what we're hurting on right now. Start putting some of this stuff away. Get some of this stuff cooking. We have 88 regular arrows. That's alright, we need to go through some of this resin anyways. Metals, wood. Feel like seed should go in here too. All our hides. You guys can come on out. Carrot seeds. Trophies. Okay, get those going. Some more copper. Yeah, we gotta farm this copper, dudes. Okay, so let's be honest here, right? To free up as much space as possible, first of all, valuables, you guys can just go. Let's drop the spear. Let's drop the knife. Let's drop the torch. Everything else we want to keep on us. Valuables, you guys can just go down here for now. We really don't need this much food. Just go ahead and drop some. And then last but not least, can we make another pickaxe? Because I don't think we can upgrade. Antler pickaxe, we need more wood. Now, I don't know. I'm curious to see, actually, if, first of all, we can refight that boss. Second of all, I don't know if we need these items for anything else. You're down to your last 2 items. See about making more bronze. Okay, we can make another 5. Now we got 10 ingots. Next trip, we're definitely gonna need some more tin, though. I hope that doesn't just continue smelting. Like, I hope that coal stays in there as fuel. I guess for right now, we just harvest resources, because I don't really want to go out yet. Should be nighttime somewhat soon. Okay, more honey. Love to see it. But yeah, getting the axe is going to allow us our next upgrades, because it allows us to take out these birch and oak trees finally. Which gives us our next set of crafting. Now, one thing I will say is when I was playing on my free time, I was taking apart some like ruins that we come across, and the ones with logs, if you like disassemble logs, because if you place a workbench down by already pre-built structures, you can destroy them and get resources. So I got some logs, and that actually gives you the same wood that you would get from birch and oak. So that was interesting to find out. See, now we're knocking down some trees. That's what we like to see. free wood without the work. It's also interesting that damage seems to be dispersed. So if I were to hit this item, right? 16. If I were to hit both, 12 and 9. 12 and 11. 18. 12. I don't know. I can't tell. Is damage dispersed throughout your targets, or how's that work? Yeah, we're definitely clearing these woods out. I'd also kind of like to make some of this ground even, but not gonna worry about it too much. Like I said, eventually we want to move, so. Alright, the coal does still stay in there. That's really nice. We just dropped off all our wood, so. Yeah, very interesting that we saw, that's still our axe. It is. Do items not disappear when you drop them? What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, that we saw the, gray dwarf out here. Unloading unused assets. What does that mean? Okay. Go ahead and eat our food. Let's make sure our axe is repaired, since that is the only weapon we are taking. Probably should load the charcoal kiln, but let's get a move on. We didn't check about the portals, did we? We did not check about the portals. That's okay. We'll keep leveling up our skills here. I don't really want to fight you guys right now, if I'm being honest. I like to keep as much of my inventory free as possible. These guys are not playing with me, though. Go ahead. You attack me, and I'll run. I don't know if they'll follow me in the water. They sure will, the little jerks. Leave me alone, dudes. Leave me alone. One time I don't want leather scraps. Alright, where did we go last time? And in this direction. Running up to 27 is nice. Where is a copper deposit? So that is what we need. Got one over here, maybe? Yes, we do. We're also gonna have to go by the water to find... Okay. find some tin. We are getting low on tin. Not mean to take your helmet off. Alrighty. You guys are getting on my nerves. Okay, we finally got 1 copper. Pickaxe is already 25% gone. My gosh. I'm definitely ready to get our, like, next tier pickaxe. 'Cause this one is a grind. Alright, let's let our stamina come back for a sec. It's in at 6 now. Pickaxe is up to 21 already. We're at 134 encumbrance, but we can drop like the stone and stuff. Should free up a little space. We're just not getting very lucky. There's another one. This vein is not being kind to us. Okay, that's the end of the first pickaxe. We're sitting at 12. Okay, 14. That'll give us 7 ingots. Let's go a little bit more if we can. And we'll go down to the coast, see if we can find some tin. $15. Let's try and grab one more if we can. $16. Okay, I'll take it for now. Looks good. Coast is down this way. Take out our weapons just in case we run into something. Interesting to see Nick all the way up here. You're pretty far from the coastline, aren't you, brother? Okay, this is not tin. See what we can find over here. Still considered meadows. was this? Okay, we looted that chest. Oh no, okay. This is where I was thinking we were. A lot of boars over there. We start to get into some mountainous stuff. Oh geez. Full already? We got 4 from that one though. Drop you. I wonder what that blue glowing stuff is. Alright, tin, super easy to get. Super easy. You're guaranteed tin. It doesn't look like it gives you any stone when you mine it. Tin, super easy. Copper, more of a pain in the butt. Tin also seems to be very heavy. Yeah, I don't think we can carry anything else. Even still. Nope. Okay. Well, we got 10 and 17. That'll be enough for 8 more bronze ingots. And then we'll even have some leftover tin. Not bad. We used a pickaxe and a half before we got full inventory, so it was definitely worth bringing a second pickaxe and making it. Make these trips a little more worth it. Got 9 minutes until we can use our ability, so be using a decent amount of stamina. And we do have 8 available weight, so let's try and get some leather scraps since we know we'll be needing it. You didn't drop any? You did. I don't really know what the boar trophies are for. I don't know if it's worth hanging on to those. You guys don't have, like, a value. So they can't be sold. That guy is gonna keep following us. We'll let him do so. It's actually these huts right here that give you the wood. It's like these log pieces. We'll give it to you. The special wood that you need for the next tier. Which is pretty cool. Alright, how's our axe skill looking? 18, block is 11. Club is still higher at 22. Knife 18, spear 17. So spears are lowest, but only by 1. Wow, this guy is still following us? These people are crazy, dude. These guys just don't give up. Can't even see him. I'm sure he'll pop back up once we get home. Alright, we also need to gather some wood. We got 3 leather scraps. It's not bad. It would be kind of cool to do a double-story house. Alrighty. Copper, tin. Let's do the copper first. Let's grab 28 wood. Throw you in the charcoal kiln. And I suppose while we wait, go harvest some more wood. So we can probably never ever have enough wood. Yes, please fall on those trees. The other log is stuck up there. Okay, nice. Yeah, see how like we're only doing 8 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage? I feel like that's because we're hitting 3 targets at once. Now we're doing 10 and 12. It's just interesting. Interesting. Alright, should be looking pretty good right now. We got 40 more wood on us. Forest is clearing on out. Bunch of charcoal. Let's go ahead and add it in here. 4 copper ingots. Alright, so now, out of curiosity, take that there. Let's go ahead and repair everything. Perfect. Move you down here. Let's take our hammer. Anvils? New build piece. Furniture, heavy build, building, crafting, miscellaneous. I don't see anything about a portal yet. I don't see anything about a portal yet. Forge improvement, wood and bronze. Okay, we can get that right away. Carrying too much, we'll be fine. How big is this thing? Oh, it's not bad at all. We just tuck you in the corner. What can we craft now? Forge level 2? Is there anything new? Alright, let's go ahead and get our bronze axe. So, comparing heavier weight, durability, supposedly better by 25. Slash is 40, so we got double slash damage. Block armor, 3 times the amount. Parry bonus, knockback, movement speed. Yeah, this bronze axe is way better. Granted, this is only a level 1 flint axe, so we can't expect too much from it. But, now that I'm thinking about it, it could be the fact, we can't make our portal yet because we haven't gotten any of the special wood. That could be it. Alright, how are you doing? You only need to smelt one more item. We have the copper on us still. So, I kind of like that tree if I'm being honest. So let's clear out these birch trees. That tree's nice and decorative. Wow. We can chop a birch tree. It's crazy. Okay, the stumps still give regular wood. Fine wood. Tankard, fine wood stack. Wood dragon adornment, wood chair, stool. Portal. An award. Banners. Oh, very cool, dudes. Fermenter, cartography table. Okay, we're getting into it. We are getting into it. Kind of cool that it doesn't just give fine wood either. It also gives you some regular wood. Okay, so what do these portals look like and how do they work? Okay, but the Grey Dwarf Eyes, we have a use for now. But we need another Surtling Core, which means we really need 2 more. Connects to another portal with equal or no tag. Emits a magic seal on nearby surroundings, which prevents other players from constructing buildings or opening doors. Oh, that's cool. So that's like a PvP item. Cartography table. It literally doesn't say anything. Like that it does anything. Could just be for decoration. Ooh, a forge cooler for forge improvement. Copper and fine wood. Okay. So that'll get us our forge up to level 3. Still want to do our kettle and fermenter would be nice. But we also want to do the cauldron. Got banners. We got stools, chairs. Dude, we could actually like make a hall now. We're getting gray dwarfs by our base. You can perfect parry a projectile. I think that's very interesting. We can't even carry those ingots. That is gonna use regular wood, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get that going. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. We do have 17 Grey Dwarf Eyes. Now we have fine wood that we can start collecting. Metals. This is like stones. Let's get a separate one for hides. This is like mob drops. Bone fragments can go in here too. This is equipment. These are trophies. Okay, so we need to grab some more of this wood. And if I'm not mistaken, we can do something like a 1x1. Put it right above the chest. Like this. And then furniture. We can put a chest right on top. Boom. Not even. It's gonna bother me. Okay. Looks better. So hides. Trophies. I guess carrot seeds can go in here. And then this is kind of like miscellaneous, I guess. Okay. Well, we are nice and organized. We have made it officially to the Bronze Age, which is super exciting. Getting some nice smelting going. Just got a decent amount of honey. We're looking good. We are looking good. I think next episode, obviously we still probably should farm some more metals and stuff, but next episode we might go ahead and expand our base. We might... I'm kind of tempted to just tear stuff down. But also, do we want to move? Do we want to move? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do, and also that might be something that we do off camera. If not, I might just do like a little extra episode that's purely like moving and building. If you guys want to watch it, I'll think about what I want to do for that. I'll think about what I want to do. But alright. Well, before we go any further, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.